The life of a ladybug in Eskasoni. This is a Japanese ladybug, and in my garden I love these because they eat the aphids. Show you what an aphid is. See that green bug inside there? Those are my morning glories. And those aphids, they love sweet flowers or sweet vegetables. Get a closer look on them. They're green little, there's black ones and green ones. I've been getting a lot of green ones this year. So when I see these little guys in my garden, it makes me happy. Because they eat the aphids, huh? And this is just a tiny flower, as you can see. That's my ladybug. He's on top of my marigolds. My sunflowers, they're all dying. It's too hot in here. Next year I'll bring them out. I picked a lot of my tomatoes. There's still a few ones getting red. But I'm making supper for a friend, so... Anyways. You get in your garden and you're losing most of your plants. It's because of these little suckers right here. They're called aphids. Google it, whatever. You can use soap and water on them, but sometimes that damages your plant. There's another kind of stuff you can get. Oh, look at this. Mr. Fly. Mr. Fly has come to play with Ladybug. So these ladybugs, they'll eat those aphids. So when you see ladybugs in your garden, be happy. Isn't this nice? I pay a lot of attention to detail since I've been gardening. I feel like more like a bee in my garden. I'm not generally just looking at stuff. I'm looking at, you know, real close what's going on. How fast it grows. When does it flower? What does it need to flower? No flower, no vegetables. And these aphids, these little green bugs, they eat your flowers on your vegetables. So your vegetable never gets to produce fruit because it lost its flower. And as you can see, this guy, he'll go in all your flowers and all that. He finds an aphid and that's his breakfast. So it's not really harming anything. So you got these little suckers in your garden? Bring some ladybugs in. Because I've had a lot of trouble with them. With my roses and stuff. And my green peppers. What I like about tomatoes is they're poisonous, I heard. And bugs don't like tomatoes. So on one side of my greenhouse is all tomatoes, and there's not one bug there. And on this side it's all the sweet stuff. And this is where I'm getting my bugs. It's like I have an imaginary line in my greenhouse. And they stay on this side. But this is one of the first times I see a ladybug in my greenhouse. Usually they're outside. So they must have figured out there's food in here. And this is a Japanese ladybug because of the white spots. You'll notice our ladybugs, they're all black with black spots. This one has the white ones, so I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese ladybug. Anyways, see, I'm just like a bee. Even the bugs trust me. I mean, how often do you get to see this in the morning? I feel like frickin' David Suzuki here. Well, today's show is bugs and ladybugs and flies. I don't know what the fly's doing though. I hope it's not laying anything in there. but I seem to get them a lot. Anyways, gardens, aphids, ladybugs. Not sure what the shit flies are for, but I know what these little suckers do to your plants. Aphids, remember that. Soap and water on the hard plants, but on the flowers it'll damage them. Sometimes it makes them, how should I say, gives them spots and stuff. There's my ladybug. She's a busy one, ain't she? Looking for those aphids. Mr. Fly, he don't care. He just wants the sweet stuff from the flower. Yep. Gardening, man. You know, you learn a lot after a couple of years of growing stuff and learning about your environment and your insects. Pretty amazing I can get those shots out of a little 8x8 like that, huh? But that's the way it is for me in the morning. I go on an adventure in my yard every morning. And I look at my stuff. Teaching myself a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't know before. I don't know why. I just do it. Have a nice day. The Eskasoni Soul Food Kitchen.